Your heart feeling heavy, tears streaming down your face already. Trying to remain in control, but it's hard to let go. Just give it to him. See, for many years we did it ourselves, cursed at the world when they tried to help, gave a damn about health. All we know is we wanted wealth, corrupted, disrupted, refusing to be interrupted, taking life into our own hands, pushing supply and demand. Whatever was done remained number one. All of a sudden, everything gone, walking alone, can't call home. Only way out is a collect phone, caring about the sticks and stones, angry with self, angry with them, when all we had to do was just give it to him. No matter how life may be good, you can never graduate out of a hood, regardless if you thought you could. We forget that it did not work. If we did, we wouldn't be feeling hurt. Only way out is to let someone in. All we got to do is just give it to him. Good morning. Good morning. That was called Just Give It to Him. Um, how everybody doing today? Uh, so this is my story part two. Man, it's been a long road for me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a real long road, and I'm actually happy that I'm able to share with you guys because life is a bitch in many ways. You know what I'm saying? And you can actually be blessed, and you can be blessed and don't even know that you're blessed. So last story, part one, I talked about me using drugs and me going to prison, man, and so I said in my last video that there was an underlying hurt and pain that I had. That's the reason why I actually turned to drugs. And one of the things that made me turn to drugs was because I was molested. I was molested as a kid. And a lot of people say, well, why you didn't tell your mama? Why you know what I'm saying? And what people don't understand about molestation is that sometimes you fear what will happen, with your parents. You got a lot of parents say, yeah, if somebody touched my baby, I'm going to kill him, and you telling your child that your child don't want to see nobody hurt. So they kind of hold on to what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And no, that's not a good way, but it happens. And so a lot of the things that I did was to try to mask that pain because I felt like, why would you touch me? Why what did I do wrong? And I even started dressing like a little boy to try to get him to leave me alone. So it was just a lot of hurt and pain, man. That's why I, you know, use drugs. And see, when you use drugs and you have an addictive personality, then what do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna be addicted. It ain't. It's not nothing that people can stop. I mean, you can stop it, but if you have that addictive personality, my strongest advice is don't ever start. It's hard. It's hard to get off of. It's hard to maintain your life. It's hard to do something different, man. And that's just one of the things that I had to deal with inside. I had to sacrifice, and this goes out to all of the kids and the people. And it's not just kids, man. You got adults being raped by their husbands. You got men being raped by men. You got women being raped by women. It's a whole lot of different people that's out here touching on people that don't deserve to be touched on. Grown, young, it doesn't matter. It's happening in this world. It's a fickle world out here. And if you guys are around somebody that knows somebody who's actually in that situation, man, the best thing for you to do is be their support system. The best thing for you to do is reach out when they feel like they can't reach out. I tell you that because if I would have had somebody reach out for me, then maybe I wouldn't be in some of the situations that I was in. But I do want to let you know it's not your fault. You didn't do anything. You didn't do nothing. You didn't do nothing to be touched. You didn't do nothing to be abused. It's you just got some sick, evil people out in the world who don't give a damn about themselves. So let alone, if they don't give a damn about themselves, why are they going to give a damn about you? You got it's some real individuals out in this world that don't have a thought pattern or don't have a mind. And you stuck feeling in yourself and in your being like, damn, what did I do? You didn't do nothing, man. You didn't do nothing. I can't stress that enough. You didn't do nothing. You know, I it still it still bothers me, that people like that can actually walk the streets. It still bothers me. But God has a plan for everybody. God has truly a plan for everybody. And you guys got to understand that having that plan, it's all going to work out. If you need counseling, go get it. A lot of black people, especially, and I ain't prejudiced, y'all, but a lot of black people say I don't need no counselor. I ain't want to go see a counselor, but I'm a product of counseling, man, and it works. It works. So don't think counseling is a bad thing. If you got some stuff that you dealing with and that you need to talk about, then go. By all means, go. Go talk to someone. See, because when you hold it in and it's bottled up, then that's when you decide to continue to do things that's out of your body. So some women ended up going to sleep with so many different men and women because that was the only way that they can cope. That's not the answer. Some women chose a man that abused them and beat them up and degrades them. That's not the answer. Some men decide to abuse women because you're filled with all this pain and hurt and tenacity from what you've been through. That's not the answer. You out there beating people up because they look at you wrong. It's not the answer. The answer is to find in yourself what your real problem is and go get help for it. Whether it's writing in a book, whether it's writing down all the things that you've been through, whether it's writing a letter to the person that hurts you. Get it out. Get it out. Because if you don't, you're going to stay stuck. You don't want to stay stuck. You don't. It's not healthy. It's not healthy at all to stay stuck. It's not healthy to continue to live a life that you really don't want to live, but you feel like there's no other choice for you. Well, I'm here to tell you, there's so many choices for you. There's so many ways you can go out there and you can turn this around and you can make it better. You can be better. You can be what you want to be, but you got to put forth the effort to get there. If you don't put forth the effort to get there, how do you expect to rise above the madness? How do you expect to rise above the trials and tribulations that you're faced with? You cannot rise above any trials and tribulations that you're faced with if you don't do the work. You got to do the work, man. And that shit don't feel good. It don't feel good having to relive the pain that you had to go through, having to talk about the stuff that you've been through, having to face your kids and tell your kids, this is why I don't talk to this person, and this is why I don't talk to that person. And if anybody ever touch you, you come to me first. Well, look, and this is really for a lot of the women and the kids and stuff like that. These kids nowadays are scared to come to their parents. Why? Because they either not going to believe them, or they too busy chasing their nigga or their woman to where they not even putting all of their efforts and their energies into their child. I'm not going to say that my mama wasn't there for me, because she was. But I was so scared of the aftermath of what would happen had I told her at that time. I held it in. I bottled it up. And that's what created me to go to school and fight people. That's what created me to go to school and get in trouble. And everybody, what's wrong with you? What's wrong? My mom been a nurse all her life, y'all. Gave me everything she wanted. Everything I wanted. I was the baby. My mom and my dad, they've been married over 30 years, and I have gotten everything I want. But this is something to show you guys that just because you give your child the world don't mean that they okay. Doesn't mean that they okay. How many kids or how many parents out here actually go out there and hug your kid? Say, I love you. Give them a kiss. Go out on a date with your child. How many parents are still doing that today? Not too many. You know why? Because electronics has taken over. And even if you are in the same room with your child, what are they doing? They on their phone. What are you doing? You on your phone. So where's the connection? There is no connection. You have to make time to show your child that they are loved. Christmas time, you giving them everything they want, everything they need. But really what they need is just you physically. They need you. They need you to tell them that they love them sometimes. And for all the men that don't want to hug your sons, because my son ain't gonna be soft. It ain't about being soft. You the product to teach your man how to be a man. So why wouldn't you? Why would you not hug your son and tell your son you love him? Why wouldn't you kiss your son? Because you don't want your son to be soft? Well, now you telling your son he can't be himself. He got to be this strong individual at all times. And it don't work like that. Because if you really think about it, this be them ones who so strong end up being the ones in the bed with another man. And that's keeping it 100. I'm gay. I ain't got nothing against gay people. I love my LGBTQ community. But how many people talk about gay men and talk about gay women, but they don't know what happened to that gay woman or that gay man to make them what they is today. Excuse me, make them what they are today. So, I mean, come on, man. I really want y'all to understand that this life is it'll give you tricks and turns. It'll give you turns. It'll give you uh um it'll give you it'll just give you, man. You gonna take it? Are you gonna take it though? I used to wake up every morning hating my life, hating my size, hating everything, man. But I love me today. How many of y'all can say y'all love you? If I could save one life today, I did my job. If one person that needed to hear this listened, and I mean listen to the whole video, don't just skip a part. I'm not making this for the ADHD people. I'm not making these videos for nobody but the people who need to hear everything that needs to be said. And if you're my audience, then hey, then you listen to this. It's real. Life is real. We ain't getting no younger. We getting older. And the older we get, we got to make sacrifices. We got to love our children. Look how many kids is dying today. Look, you got so many kids, I mean ages from 2 on up, being killed. Innocent babies, though. So just imagine if you air in your child's life the way you're supposed to be, what better outcome you may have. Yeah, this video really for the parents, man. It's really for the parents. Y'all got to understand, man. We got feelings too. And it ain't nothing wrong with you hugging your child, telling them you love them. Ain't nothing wrong with you hugging your son, telling them you love them. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You make something wrong with that. You make your child not want to be affectionate. So then when he gets a woman, what he do? The only way he see fit is to tell her what to do and to degrade her and to beat her up and shame her and all of these things. And then the women, they just turn around and get men that do those things because that's all they know or that's all they feel that is love. Abuse is not love. Mental, physical abuse is not love. If your partner not telling you, hey, man, you got to do what I support you. You got this. If your partner not telling you you can do this, then that's not the partner for you. You need a partner that's going to tell you you can do this, man. You need a partner that's going to tell you, hey, it is what it is, but I'm going to rock with you rock solid. It's It's so many people who ain't even real no more, man. It's just some shit. You gotta even worry about who's in your circle, because you know everybody who's supposed to be in your circle, and you be crazy because the lower you cut your grass, the most snakes you see. For real, for real. I'm gonna say that again. The lower you cut your grass, the most snakes you see. How many of y'all got snakes around you, and y'all think that they your best friends? You don't even know it. All they trying to do is getting close to your man or getting close to your woman. Next thing you know, you find them two in the bed together. Then what? But that's your best friend, right? Value yourself. And for all those people who are being abused physically, mentally, emotionally, it's not your fault. You didn't deserve it. You don't deserve it. And don't let nobody in this world tell you it's your fault. And if you're still currently in an active abusive situation, reach out. You can reach out to me. You can inbox me. You can FaceTime me. You can Facebook me, Instagram me, whatever, DM me, whatever you need to do, man. I'm here. If you just need to talk, I'm here. That's what I'm here for. I got so many people that call me today with they lifelong problems. And I'm always giving advice. So if you need some advice, y'all check me out. I got it. If you need your comments, whatever, comment, man. Y'all share my page. I'm going to keep spitting the real shit. I'm not sugarcoating nothing. Nothing. If y'all want to hear it real and uncut, raw and uncut, come check me out. Come check me out. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, eventually I'll have other skits and stuff like that. I'm trying different things. But for right now, I feel like this world needs to hear some realness. We don't want to sugarcoat it, man. We ain't trying to put no music, no videos, none of that together. Because that takes away from what needs to be said and what needs to be heard, man. I don't want y'all going to my channel because y'all want to hear my intro music or something. I want y'all to come to my channel, man, because y'all hearing what the hell I got to say. So I really just hope that y'all have a great, great Monday. You know what I'm saying? We back on working. I'm working right now. Yeah, I work from home. So, I've been working from home for 6 years, man. It has its ups and downs. But I really need you guys to understand, if you're hurting, it ain't too late and it ain't your fault. You didn't do it, you don't deserve it. You got it? You didn't do it, you don't deserve it. And don't let nobody tell you otherwise. So I want to say God bless you guys. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Um, and, I just want to give you guys a little bit of me so you guys can understand why I'm doing this, because I feel like I can reach somebody. I have been through so much pain, trial, and tribulation. It's my turn to help somebody. It's my turn to reach my hand out and say, come, come. If you don't do nothing else, come and listen. All right, y'all have a good day. God bless.